A few hours ago, Samsung unveiled the Galaxy Note 10 series. The phone looks great, it has many features, and essentially, it's a great phone, but it's not a good Note phone. Welcome! And today, we are talking about why Note 10 is not the same Note from before. In this video, we will break down some of the main points from the Unpack event and we will discuss about it. Let's begin. During the event, Samsung reveals two models for the Note 10 series, the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus for the first time ever. Now we get to the first problem. Every Note user knows that Note is meant to be the ultimate phone and the only ultimate phone. Having two phones holding the same name defeats the whole purpose of said ultimate phone because there is now an underpowered version of that same phone. Of course, majority of people will choose the Plus over standard model for the ultimate no compromise phone, and the standard Note 10 will soon be overshadowed by its bigger brother because of this, no matter how hard people try to convince others to buy standard Note 10. Now about the features. Note 10 series has plenty of those. You got motion sensing S Pen, 3D scan, 3D brush, bokeh in video, zoom in sound, custom AR stickers, easier deck setup, advanced PC connectivity including remote desktop feature, and inbuilt video editor. These are good, some are gimmicky, but overall it's better than nothing. But the catch is that these are mostly software features. These can be implemented on Galaxy S10 series and Note 9 or even S9 Plus, so buying Note 10 just for these features is not worth it because, once again, there are software features that can be easily implemented on older phones that has similar camera or hardware setup. And also, these features might look interesting, but it feels so gimmicky people will get bored of it weeks later, and it will make up for the lack of hardware features, which we'll talk about it right after this. Okay, the last one, pricing and hardware features. This one is really important because this is one of the strong points in case if you want to buy one of these things so you won't regret your choice. Note 10 starts at $949 and Note 10 Plus starts at $1,099. This is the biggest flaw of the Note 10 series. If we compare this against Note 9, you'll see the problem. On Note 10, you'll get no headphone jack, no microSD, 1080p screen, no heart rate sensor, no IR blaster, no iris scanner, no blood pressure sensor, 25-watt charging, no notification LED, and 3500 mAh battery. If you choose the Plus model, you only get 1440p screen, time-of-flight camera, 45-watt charging, 4300 mAh battery, and that's it. So much for the ultimate no compromise phone. You can get Note 9 with more features than these phones, or even Note 4 with even more features that came along. Note 10 is an embarrassment towards the Note series. Of course, the phone is good, but judging from the lack of features that Note users actually use, it doesn't worth the title of a Note phone. You see, the Note series is being titled as the powerful phone for power users, and power users want everything on their phone. They want the latest and greatest specs and no compromises at all. Note 10 has the latest and greatest specs, but they don't have as much features. Average consumer might not care about it, but enthusiast Note users will be pissed. They consider Note 10 as a major downgrade. Don't take my word for it, just look at Reddit and YouTube comments. On Reddit, Note 10 posts don't get as much of votes as other posts, and on top comments, people are bitching about headphone jack gone among other lost features. You can see that Samsung no longer listens to their customers and instead they're listening to the sales of Galaxy Buds. They removed the headphone jack because they want to increase the battery size. This is bullshit. Note 9 has bigger battery and better features than Note 10. Even other brands like Asus Zenfone 6 has much bigger battery and moving parts, and they have the headphone jack. If they want to increase the battery size so bad, why not just make the phone a bit thicker? And they remove other features just because they thought people wouldn't use it. Remember, this phone is meant for power users, type of users that will use everything their phone offers, even the smaller ones that people wouldn't notice. So having Note 10 removing features like heart rate and blood pressure sensor is just a major disadvantage because there are people who actually use these features. And remember, Note is meant for people who want to do everything. Yet they can't because Samsung keeps ditching features that people actually use, and instead, they provide software gimmicks that can be implemented in older phones anyway. Samsung alienated its current and potential customers, the type of customers that always use their phones for everything with no compromise. They thought all Note 10 buyers will buy the Galaxy Buds, yet they can't understand that not everyone wants to buy wireless earbuds even though they can, because they care about sound quality and other features like no charging and zero latency. Note 10 is meant to be for professionals, yet they don't provide pro features for those who want it just because most people didn't use it. They should take everything that makes Note good and make it better, not just making another generic phone and sticking a S Pen inside of it. Note series are worth not just for the S Pen, but also for the features they delivered. Note series were meant to be for everyone, and everyone can use their phone however they want with no drawbacks whatsoever. If they want to draw or write, here's the S Pen. If they want high quality audio, here's the headphone jack. If they want to check their health, here's the health sensor. If they want to expand the storage, here's a microSD card slot. See the point now? People bought Note not just because of raw specs or funny stickers. They bought Note because it fits everyone's category and they can use their Note however they like. And Note 10 fails to do that. In conclusion, Note 10 is a joke. It doesn't deliver what Note users wanted, and it's a huge downgrade from the older Note series. It has cool features, but they are mostly software features, and the hardware features are such lackluster. With no headphone jack, no microSD on standard models, and bunch of other missing features, it will surely drive away a huge part of loyal Note enthusiasts. It doesn't have the spirit of a Note phone, and it doesn't worth the name of Galaxy Note 10. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.